So on Thursday, Donald Trump had a bit of a meltdown because Republicans were mean to him. And Republicans, of course, passed a war powers resolution trying to rein in Donald Trump's power to put boots on the ground in Venezuela. So Donald Trump, after these 5 Republicans broke ranks, went and voted with the Democrats to rein him in a bit. He got on Truth Social, and this is what he said. Republicans should be ashamed of the senators that just voted with Democrats and attempting to take away our powers to fight and defend the United States of America. Susan Collins, Lisa Murkowski, Rand Paul, Josh Hawley, and Todd Young should never be elected to office again. This vote greatly hampers American self-defense and national security, impeding the president's authority as commander-in-chief. In any event, and despite their stupidity, the War Powers Act is unconstitutional, totally violating Article 2 of the Constitution, as all presidents and their departments of justice have determined before me. Nevertheless, a more important Senate vote will be taking place next week on this very subject. Yeah, here's the thing, buddy. The Department of Justice does not get to interpret the law. So you can sit there and be like, the DOJ already said I'm allowed to do it, and they said other guys were allowed to do it. Cool. They're not the interpreters. They're actually the enforcers. That is their role. They're the top cops of the United States, not the top judges. Do you see the difference between the two things? A cop enforces the law, the judge interprets the law. So it's not up to the DOJ to determine if a piece of legislation is unconstitutional. That power lies now and always has with the court system, Donnie. So you can sit there and whine and cry and try to cite the Constitution, even though I guarantee you couldn't tell us what Article 2 says. But none of it matters. And no, for the record, the Constitution actually says Congress are the ones who have to declare war. What you're referring to, Donald, is the AUMF, not the Constitution. So, maybe get your facts straight a little bit before you go out there and try to act like a constitutional scholar and act like you know what the different branches of the government do, because clearly you don't, which is terrifying because you're at the head of one of those branches of government, but you think you can do whatever the hell you want, and when anybody tells you no, you throw a temper tantrum like you're a friggin' 3-year-old. That's what we have. We have a 79-year-old toddler running this country, and there are still far too many people in this country that look at this and say, yes, this is normal and good. I'm happy with everything this man is doing. He's owning the libs, because that's what America needed, right? That's going to move us forward as a country. That's going to help your grocery bill go down. Owning the libs. No. This man is unhinged, deranged, likely demented, and you guys are standing by him because you think it's fun and convenient, and some of you downright crave fascism. But there will come a point in the future where everyone will have been against this, against everything this man has done. 10 years from now, you're going to pull people who are, flying MAGA flags right now, and they're going to say, well, no, I never supported any of that. In fact, I didn't really like the guy. Thought he was a bit extreme. That's what's going to happen. I was against it from the beginning. No, you weren't. Luckily, of course, we live in the digital age, so everything you post on social media, all your support for him, all the videos you've made, you can delete them if you want. They still exist. We'll find them. We'll show them. And all of those deniers 10 years down into the future, we will humiliate you and remind an entirely new generation of the horrible things that you supported. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.